it was my fault, and Lindsay's got to stand over her words too. But in those situations, you're having a wee cup of coffee, you're dunking your hobnob into your tea, you start to open up and you start to say things you wouldn't ordinarily say. This is why politicians don't do 2-hour-long sit downs with journalists, because they're going to pick up the candid things that you say, and that's going to be the story. And I think when I read it on Sunday, I hadn't read the stuff online. I was first thing Sunday morning, I got up, and the first thing I do every Sunday morning is read the Sunday Life. Sit with a cup of tea, reading the Sunday Life, and my first thought was, oh, why did you do an in-depth interview? Because I don't think you mean exactly what you said. You said it, but you didn't have time for nuance to build stuff around it. Probably isn't really your view. If you were to sit down and in a panel like this, and if she was on the show with us, I don't think she would have said an All Ireland is inevitable.
She did.
This was a candid moment.
So Tim, just to give a bit more of that nuance, and I agree with you, like the abuse Lindsay has gotten just for stating a point of view, I think is
people are allowed to have an opinion.
Yeah, people are allowed to have an opinion and
disagree respectfully with opinions.
And Lindsay's allowed to put forward her view. But she did go on to talk back on Monday, and she did kind of try and elaborate that, because she did try and come back to the context of the interview. So kind of just what you've just said there.